Hi everybody, I didn't do a notice, but yesterday I had said that I would be working on a wreath. And so welcome everybody, I'm Analia of Analia's Home Decor, DIY, and Fashion. So welcome. Today I am working on something that's pre-made, but I'm going to redesign it and add a lot of greenery to it because I think that's what it needs. Now this is a swag that kind of goes at an angle, but I'm going to make it to coming down, okay? So it's like an archy type, but I am going to redesign it and recreate it. So join me while I work on a few, actually on this gorgeous swag. So you've got really pretty colors here. You've got your purples, you've got your reds, you've got your corals, and it's kind of a very transitional, swag wreath. And so once that I get done with it, it's going to be very springy and it's going to look amazing. So here I have just some greenery that I am cutting down. And of course I use my, you can see right here how I use oops, I'm sorry. I apologize for this. Let me just put this back where it belongs. There we go. I think that is the perfect area there. But I don't think you can see everything that I'm doing because then I would need to move this a little closer. So maybe I need to do that. Bring it in a little closer so that you can get a better view. Let's see. Yeah, I think we can do that. There, I think you can get a better view there. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to just add with my pick, my steel pick. Okay, so I add a little steel pick in here, and then I add a little glue, and then I'm gonna start adding some greenery. Like right here, I feel like it needs a lot of greenery, and I'm gonna start just adding some here and there because I'm really just redesigning this whole swag. Okay, I'm just redesigning this. It's like it's kind of like an archy swag, but I'm going to make it vertical. So all I'm going to do is start adding a lot of greenery to it, and we're going to redesign it. We're going to reshape it and then redesign it. Hey, Patty. Hi, Miss Yudi. So basically that's what I'm doing. I'm just removing some of the excess, like right here. And then I'm adding the pick. And I can't show you the pick machine, but what it does, it clamps a steel pick, and then I move this into the glue, and then I start adding some greenery to it. So basically that's what I'm doing right here, okay? And it's just that easy. So we're redesigning this that's already like that, and it's gonna look amazing. Okay, it's gonna look amazing when we are done with it. Hey, Sonia. So we are just in a creative mood today, okay? With all the chaos happening, we are going to calm down and we are going to create because that's what we do, right? That is what we do. So here we're just adding some more, and I've got another one over here. Where is it? I've got a lot of ivy, but that one is super pretty. I'm trying to see where the other one is. Where did it go? Ah, here's the other one. It is gonna look so pretty. Well, thank you, Miss Yudi. How are you? Patty, you have cabin fever. You know, people ask me, how do you do it to work from home? I've been doing it like 7 years now, and so it's just a normal thing for me. But I know that at the beginning, it was very hard. And so when you're not used to it, you can feel like that. You can feel like, you know, you're going a little stir crazy, okay? It can feel like that. So here we're gonna keep adding. I don't know if you guys can see that right there, but that's a good angle. We are adding some more, and we're just gonna open it up like that because I want to add more, okay? We're gonna add some more. but I can see how that will happen. Hello, Santitos. How's my friend doing in Roma? How's the Romanians over there? So that's what I'm working on here, and we are just, like I said, we're cutting some of this. We're adding a little bit of a steel pick. And I wish I could have the camera a little bit different, but I think this is the best angle. And I just decided to do this because, hey, why not? So here we're going to add some more. Okay, and then we're going to add a little bit more. There we go. And I don't know if I'm happy with this one. Let me see if I can add it right there. Yeah, I think that's better right there. See, we're kind of reshaping it. And see, we move it around. We want to give it a very natural look. And that's what we're trying to go for, because we want to add a lot of greenery so that it can look, and I know you're seeing it, it's all scattered. But I tell you, once we fix it all and have it all coming out, it's going to blend all together. And you know what? I have run out of steel picks. Here we go. One more steel pick. See, we clamp them up like that. Add a little glue. And then we just start putting them in there. Okay, so just kind of start with that. So here we're adding, and you can always remove, because it's just a little glue. You can remove it, you can take them away, and that's okay. Hello, hello. So that's what we're doing with that. I'm gonna add some of this, and I love it. It's kind of like a ficus, okay? And I use it all over, and I cut it up. I break it down so we can do like a fuller effect. And I've got an AC in here. I've got a split, but for some reason, menopause, I'm just gonna put it out there, menopause makes me want to have the AC cranked up. Oh yeah. So I've got a fan, and I've got that, and then we're good. And then we're good. And then we can work, and when we're good. So see here, I divide it into different pieces, and then you can cut it and customize it as you need. So like right here, I'm probably gonna start adding some, like right there. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that right there. And I'll probably remove some of this. And for some reason, my steel pick today, there, you have to like really crank it up. It's giving me like a hard time. But steel picks have been around forever, forever and ever. And then you just add a little glue. And we're just going to do that right in there. I want to get some of that in here. And then we're going to start moving it. See how we're just going to start moving it everywhere. We're going to start playing with that. We're going to start messing with it. Okay. So tell me, what's everybody doing? Have you guys been out? Are you guys at home? What's going on? Talk to me. I'm curious how everybody else is doing. I'm so curious. There's some right there. Okay, and so here we're going to add a little bit more. And somewhere in here we will also add some ribbon sometime later. So it's going to be very full. I can tell you that. It's going to be very, very full. because we want it to just be extraordinary. We really do. So like right in here, I want some greenery coming out, just like that. And we're gonna add some more right there. I love these. These are great. These are terrific. And you can just keep going. Sometimes I have to tell myself to stop. But you can just fill it and fill it and fill it. And it's so fun. And it is so, so fun. Who's ready to be homeschooling their kids? That's going to be fun. My son thinks he's going to be like on a permanent vacation. Oh, no, no, no. He doesn't understand, but he's getting up early. He thinks he's not, but he is. So here, and we're going to add a little bit more right here at the bottom, coming down. And I think we'll add some of that. And I do have some of this pretty ivy too. So I'll put that here for a minute. Do a pick right in here. And we're going to put this one kind of all the way in here. That's too much. And then I think we want it. So we just want it kind of like that. Yes, I think that's kind of where we want it. And then we may need to actually go further in. So I may need to just remove some of it because I think it might be too much. So see, you mess around with it, you play around with it, and it's just so much easier to play with. So see here, I just kind of want it there. Okay, I didn't want to go because we're already having to do so much. So see, we're already adding a lot of greenery here. And then we're going to bring some of this in. We're going to bring some of it in as well. So like here, that's what we're going to do right here. And I feel like we need some to break some of this color. We do need some right here because we're trying to just give it a very springy look. And so we're kind of move it out. See how it's kind of changing the whole thing? And yes, we're covering some of the florals, but we want a lot of greenery because we're trying to go for a more springy feel, okay? So it's starting to take its shape. And like this one, let me see if I can add a little bit of ivy. I like to mix all kinds of greenery with your ivy. I like to mix, you know, the ficus. I like to mix ficus. I like to mix just all kinds. This one is really cute too, and I probably will add it too because it's got like a more yellowy, greeny feel. So I'm going to be adding some of that as well. And then I'll add, see, my steel pick is totally acting up today. See, doesn't want to. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay, let's see. So like right here, I felt like it needed, yeah, some texture, a little bit of different texture right there. And don't be afraid to move it around, okay? You're not going to break it. Nothing's going to happen. It's all pretty cool. Nothing's going to happen to it. I'm real rough with it because I want it to really, you know, stand, you know, when the customer takes it, and that it's going to stand, you know, with all the elements and stuff. So that's important. So like right in here, I feel like it needs a little bit more. Oh yeah. And it's starting to really take its shape. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? So I am going to give it, okay, some ribbon, of course, because it still needs that ribbon touch. And so all of a sudden, remember, we went from something that was at an angle and we kind of just converted, okay, the color, I'm sorry, the shape to give it a more swaggy feel, okay? So you can change it just by placement. You can change the shape just by placement. So here, it needed a little more filler. I'm just going to twist that right there. And see, like all these extras that it came with, I love. And I love to bring it out because it looks very real. It gives it a more real feel. And see, like, I think that's all that it really needs, okay? Oh, Miss Beauty, it is easy. It is. It really is. And so, like, all of a sudden, now, see, like, even here, if I wanted to change this up a bit, I could certainly just, you know, and I'm going to mess with it. I'm going to move them around a little bit, like, just to give it a more, you know, you want it to be fall kind of natural. You just want it to be like a more naturally look. And I love all this extra stuff that it has. It just, I love for it to have like all those swirly little things and that it looks just, you know, very natural. You know, I love that, okay? I just totally love how that has come out, okay? And so now I think we need like a ribbon, okay? Like some kind of a ribbon. And look at this, if we wanted to add a little bit more of that greeny color, we could certainly do it. But we could also bring out some of the colors in here. And I know that we have some purples, we have some pinks. And let me see. If we wanted something very pinky like this, let me see. Let me think about that, because I really, the stress when I make stuff, because I always, no, don't ever think that, Miss Beauty, because it's your idea. It's like what's in your head. It's your plan, your idea. And it's not supposed to be perfect. It's supposed to be like your style, your like, and your idea in your head. So no, that's what makes it so unique and so you know, just own it, girl. Just own it. Why not? Why not? I want something purpley. I want something purpley, and I'm not finding the right purpley. I don't think I like that. No, because this is more of a, you know, more grown-up-y, seriously. I do love this. I do love this. Okay, and so this might work. There's some coral in there too. That would work. And then I don't know about this. How about something like this? No, nope. It's not what I want. Let's see. I'm thinking something very basic. See, something like this. Tampoco. No. Give me 1 second. Let me go get the right ribbon. I like the ribbon. Okay, I think I found something that I really like. So, I'm back. Yellow. Yes, yellow would also be good. But see, I kind of found something more like this. And I kind of like this cutesy bow. But we'll see. We'll see how it looks. And look, this is really pretty too. It's got another texture of green because it'll hide in there. It'll hide in there. But we'll give it a whirl. We will give it a whirl. Okay, yellow. Yellow's a great idea. Let me see. And I wanted something coral. And, I have tons of ribbon. And I really need to really, really look at all my ribbons and take them out, okay? Because I really need to sit down and take inventory of what I have and what I don't need to buy. I know I need some new corals. Corals are very in right now. Okay, they're very, very in right now. So I'm gonna do just like a very soft bow. Nothing too crazy, okay? Nothing too crazy. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of this in there. Okay. Then I'll ducktail it in a little bit. Once I can get maybe a little bit of white in there. And we shall see. And what's the worst? I don't like it, we'll put another ribbon, right? No biggie. No biggie. Okay, I'm just gonna do a zip tie on this real quick. Just because I'm lazy. Sometimes I use pipe cleaner. Just depends. See, I already lost my pliers in all the mugrero. Okay. So something like la la la. Something like this, I'm guessing, is what we're gonna work on. Let me ducktail this just to give it that finishing. I just go around it. Yes. And I think we're good there. I should have left it a little bit. And then I'll get some wire. Where's the wire that I had here? I know I had wire here. Where did the wire go? Okay. I will remove some of this excess wire. So I'm looking at something like, kind of like that, but not too sure yet. I need to play around with colors, but I don't think that this is going to work with those colors. But definitely going to mess around with it a little bit more and then add those. I think that will look good. So I just wanted to show you guys the transformation, how quickly just by adding the greenery and how we change this from an ordinary little thing to something really wow. Okay? How amazing is that? And how quick is that? So, I am so glad you guys joined me for that. What I'm going to do is mess around with it with some more colors. And then later on, I'm going to come back because I'm going to do a deco mesh wreath. And that one is going to be a lot of green also and yellows. That one's going to have green and yellows. Miss Yudi, you need to use the bow maker. Look, I use this one. This one is super easy, okay? You just put your spool in here, and then you loop it, and then you loop it. It's really, really easy to use it with the bow maker. These are really inexpensive. I think you can get them like at Hobby Lobby or one of those stores for like $9.99, and then you can use your coupon, you know, something like that. But that's exactly what we've created here, and I'm probably gonna add ribbon here, and ribbon here, and I'll probably do 3 different stations of ribbon. But I need to find the right ribbon. I am not happy with this ones that I selected. So I'm gonna go back to the ribbon closet, okay? And totally look for that ribbon, okay? Because I am not liking that ribbon at all. At all. And I sort of liked, I said sort of liked this one. Okay, I sort of liked this one, but let me see. Let me try it and see what happens. But I wasn't gonna go crazy with the bow. Okay, I wasn't gonna go crazy with the bow. I was just gonna do like a little bit, maybe double loop it. And that might just be the trick. That may just be the trick. Sometimes you just gotta play around with textures and colors until you find just exactly. Sometimes I don't know until I'm messing with it, and then I'm like, ah, that's what I wanted. Even though I didn't know that that's what I wanted. Sometimes I have in my head exactly what I want, and I know what's gonna work immediately. And days like today, we're just gonna play with it. And we're gonna wing it. Because, why not? It's Creative Tuesday. That's what we need to call it, Creative Tuesday. That's what we're gonna call it. I'm just gonna ducktail these ends. And right here. And let's see. And let's see if we like this. I'm going to put a little bit of glue in there. You know what, guys? I think this is it. This is cute. It gives it texture. Because I didn't want to give it, you know, I didn't want to take away from it. So, I think this is the one. It's going to give it, like, I'm thinking right here and maybe right over here. Let's see that. Hi, Ellie. Here I am. It's Creative Tuesday. And we are transforming this gorgeous, gorgeous, let me show you right there. This gorgeous looking over the door moon-shaped swag into a vertical swag. And it's gonna look amazing. And it is going to look amazing. It's starting to look amazing. So I'm just finishing. Thank you, Ellie. It's Creative Tuesday. And this is what I do to calm. This is what I do to just calm. And this is how I find my center amidst the chaos. I'm letting my son do whatever he wants for the next couple days. because he says, I'm on spring break. But then it's going to be like, oh boy, homeschooling, here we go. I'm going to put a little glue in here. Okay, I totally got glue everywhere now. Ah, okay. And then I wanted to do something like, I'm going to do something in there, but I'm going to just double this here with the glue. And I'm going to cut some of it because I need for it to stick. I need for it to stick in there. Okay, let's see. All right, so here we are. And there it is. How adorable is this, guys? Look at how pretty it's coming out. Hey, hey! Thanks for joining, guys. So I'm going to do another one. I think we need something over here. And I think I really like the way that texture and that dimension. I like that. I'm liking it. I wasn't sure, but sometimes you just got to try it. So how is you know, I hadn't been out for a few days and I needed to go get some prescription medication. So I went over to Lee's because I'm like, it's like my neighbor. So I went to do that, and I was surprised that all that medical plaza area, not a lot of people. And then I said, well, I need stuff from Walgreens. I couldn't believe the empty shelves. I mean, I had seen it on Facebook, I had seen it on TV, but it's so weird to see it in person. Like, I think it just became so real. And so that's why I said, I need to craft, because I just saw chaos at Walgreens. And I had not, and then they had taken some water out, and when I was paying, this gentleman had 2, and they said no, just 1. So the water at Walgreens was only 1 per person. So, wow, that was crazy pants. That was crazy pants, literally. Where is my wire? My wire. Okay. I probably just dropped some. And then I went, because my son said, can I have Chick-fil-A? So I said, yes, since I'm out, yes. And so I stood in line, and it was so strange seeing that no one was dining inside. I mean, the lines are always long, right? So you're always going to stand in line no matter what. But it was so strange to me to see, you know, nobody dining inside and no cars. I thought that was like, woo. And most stores like Target there was not a lot of people. But Hobby Lobby had a lot of like cars. So I guess people are crafty, right? People that like to craft, or people that maybe are getting ready for their kids to do stuff at home. Who knows? Okay, I'm gonna put a little glue in here, and then I'm gonna come around this way. And I'm gonna add this texture right there. And I'm gonna do that right there. And I think that is going to look good. just mess around with it. Look at that. It's kind of totally changing. People are practicing social. Yes, yes, they are. And I'm so glad that they are. That is exactly what everybody needs to be doing. Hello, we have social media. We have FaceTime. You know, that's the beauty of it. We have all this technology, right? All this technology. Okay, so I'm thinking that maybe just one more, maybe down here, and that should do it. Maybe just one more, and that should do it. And I think it's gonna look good. I think it's gonna look really good. And then I'll be doing, like I said, a deco mesh one. Probably tomorrow. I don't know about started on it today. I've got some new merchandise that came in, and so I need to price it, and then I need to upload it, and so I've got some of that to do. But for now, I felt like doing something fun and creative, like, you know, like getting my hands all glued up with the hot glue. I miss my hot glue. I think my fingers miss the hot glue. I think they did. Okay, and I'm just doing free delivery for most restaurants. Yes. I can still be a pig in quarantine. Elizabeth, you're not a pig. Silly. We just like to eat. Don't we all like to eat? My son wanted al pastor. He wanted tacos al pastor. And I had bought some al pastor meat from Aguilar's like a couple weeks ago. And he has been asking for that and asking for that. And I'm fully stocked right now with meat and all of that. And my husband likes to hunt, so we've got a lot of deer meat and stuff that he's processed. So, you know, we've got plenty of stuff, and he's like, I want al pastor. And I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to go all the way over there. Okay. There we go. How adorbs is this? And see, like, you can keep going. You can totally keep going. You can add more here, maybe one more there, a little one there. And I think it would look so, so good. I think it would look so good. And I did a video, I think it was Friday? I don't know when, but I did it on my Talkator page. And I did, it's so cute, I need to take a picture of it. But it was the doggy one. Looks so cute. That is such a neat transfer. I need to take you a picture of it so you can see it, how cute it came out. And my Marley's, he like knows it's for him, right? Ellie, you love to eat. I know, girlfriend, and you cook good too. I'm gonna miss your cooking. Because during spring break or vacation, Elizabeth comes over and she brings me food, or she cooks food, or I make food, and it's all about the food. It's all about the food. I guess we're not going to do mimosas for a while. Actually need some summer wreaths. Oh, yeah, Ellie, I remember you told me that. You know what? I'm going to have plenty of time now. No excuses, right? I will get you some, friend. I will get you some. I will hook you up. So right here, we'll just ducktail this. Right in here. And then I'm going to go ahead and move some of this. And I think I'm going to do like one. See, you got to mess around with it where you think you might need it. You may not. And where you think, oh, definitely there. That's where you'll do it. See, that one's going to need a hook. Yeah. See, that one got kind of messed up. Let's see. Come on, work with me here. There you go. There you go. How adorable is that? You need, yeah, I know. I'm gonna get you, girl. I'm gonna get you some. So, I think this is all this one really needs. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? How pretty is this? I love it. I may tweak this around some more because you know me, I'll start messing with it. But for the most part, it totally transformed. It totally transformed. Hey, Mary Alice! So we went from something real simple to something really wow, okay? And that is just how easy that all turned out. So I'll be doing a deco mesh with tomorrow. I think what I'll do is I'll clear up the area. You like it? Thank you. And I think I'll do the deco mesh and we'll do it from start to finish and it'll be awesome. So I'm gonna be doing crafts, guys, because hey, we're just gonna work it, right? We're just gonna be fun and creative and calm and relaxed, and maybe I'll get your creative juices going and you too can also make your wreath. All right, guys, if you all need anything, if you all need your spring decor, give me a holler, and I'd love to set it up for you. All right, guys, have a good afternoon.